Imagine waking up in a quiet English village in the year 793. The sea is calm, the monastery bells are ringing. Then suddenly, dark ships appear on the horizon. Men with axes, shields, and horned helmets leap onto the shore. Within minutes, the peaceful village is burning. This was the terrifying reality of the Viking raids in England. The Vikings were fierce warriors and explorers from Scandinavia, modern-day Norway, Denmark, and Sweden. They were expert sailors who traveled across the seas in long, narrow ships called longships. These ships were fast, quiet, and could sail up shallow rivers, allowing Vikings to attack towns that thought they were safe. And England became one of their favorite targets. The first famous Viking raid happened in 793 AD at the monastery of Lindisfarne. Monasteries were easy targets. They had gold, silver, books, and almost no defenses. The Vikings stormed the monastery, killed or captured the monks, and looted everything they could carry. For the people of England, this attack felt like the end of the world. One chronicler wrote that heathen men destroyed God's church. There were several reasons the Vikings raided England. First, wealth. England was rich with churches and towns full of treasure. Second, land. Some Vikings wanted new places to live. And third, power and glory. Viking warriors gained honor through successful raids. Soon, these attacks became more organized and much larger. In 865 AD, thousands of Vikings arrived in England as part of the Great Heathen Army. Unlike earlier raids, this army planned to conquer, not just steal. They captured major kingdoms and took control of large parts of England. This Viking-controlled region became known as the Danelaw. For years, Viking rulers dominated the land. But one English king refused to surrender. King Alfred of Wessex, later known as Alfred the Great, fought the Vikings again and again. He built stronger defenses, created a powerful army, and even formed a navy to stop Viking ships. Eventually, Alfred defeated the Viking leader Guthrum and forced him to make peace. Even after the fighting ended, the Vikings left a huge impact on England. Many English words come from the Old Norse language spoken by Vikings. Cities like York were once major Viking settlements, and Viking culture blended with Anglo-Saxon life, shaping the future of England. What began as brutal raids eventually changed the entire history of the country. The Viking raids were more than just attacks. They were the beginning of a new era, one filled with war, exploration, and cultural change. And the echoes of those fierce Northmen can still be found in England today. If you enjoyed this story of Viking history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the journey into the most fascinating moments of the past.